Otis sitting and healing. So I'm going to do that in here. I'm going to have to back up these chairs a little bit. So we have him sit or healed in this room. And right there is where his owner usually comes. So he's a little bit more excited than he would be if he were in the dog room. I'm just going to adjust my camera too. I'm just explaining this to you because he usually does well, and he might be more distracted this time. Anytime you up the distractions, the initial performance isn't going to be that good. So, to heal. I don't know if he was trained with corrections, but he will sit for a correction or just sit. Otis, sit. So that's what a correction is, just loose, tight, loose, yes. Then I accordion the leash up in my right hand and the leash hangs below my knee, or maybe a little bit lower with small dogs. Heel, so I just start walking. If he goes too far forward, I just go. So my job is to keep him right, his shoulders with my calf. So I want to get 5 good steps doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sit. Good boy, good sit. I'll give him a correction if he doesn't sit when I say sit, or if he gets up before I say the magical words yes or heel. Yes is a release word, heel is command to command. So you can go command to release word or command to command. Yes, just gonna lower this so you can see the doggy, who's most important to watch, as long as you also observe my leg work. All right, so go through that again. You have your dog, you put him in a sit. After 1 Mississippi, if he doesn't, you give a correction, which is just loose, tight, loose. It doesn't have to be harsh. You accordion up the leash. You drop it below your knee. You step off with your, so, and you're also, if you're not naturally in heel position, you step into heel position. So his shoulder, my leg. Then you say heel, start with the left foot. You want to get at least 5 steps, sit. So if they don't do it within 3, I go to touch their arm. But see, he got to it before me. So I would like to get 4 sits in a row at the end of this week without having to give a correction. Heel. Good heel. Sit. So notice, I'm gonna step into heel position. Notice my feet when I go into a sit. So I say yes, so I'm just releasing him. So I say sit when my left foot comes down. I close up with my right. My dog should be going into a SIT already. And if they aren't within 1 Mississippi, I give them the correction. Let's go. Sit. So I counted 1 Mississippi in my head, gave a correction. But we want this to start to be with no corrections. That'll be part of how he'll be better behaved when he's out on walks. So I have my leash in the correct configuration. I step out with my foot, say heel, heel, my left foot to be specific. Good heel. I also let him know when he's in good position. Good heel. Sit. The reason we step so specifically when we come to a stop is so that Otis can read my body language, and that becomes his command later on. This becomes an automatic sit. So, good boy, Otis. So heel, 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 sit. I was just giving him a heads up there when I was turning so that he would know. You don't have to do that. You can let the leash do the work. They'll catch on, but I just thought it'd be nice and give him a heads up. Heel. Good boy. Good heel. Heel. Oh, good boy. Sit. So that would be 1 in a row. So remember, I want 4 in a row. Heel. Oh, you're a good boy. Good heel. That was the trickier left turn. Sit. Good boy. So now we're at 0 in a row. Heel. Sit. Good boy. I tell him he's a good boy even when I correct him because he's getting used to this whole working with me. And he's being a good boy. He responded to the correction. Heel. Sit. So he was faking me out a little bit there. So count your 1, Mississippi. And even if it looks like they're settling into a sit, give them the correction. If they don't, good boy. You're a good boy, Otis. Heel. Sit. Good boy, that's 1 in a row. Good boy, good. Look how proud he looks of himself. You're a proud boy. Heel. Sit. Good boy, Otis. Good boy. That's 2. Heel. Good boy. That's a good boy. Sit. That's 3. Good boy, Otis. Heel. Good boy. Sit. That's 4. Good boy, yes. So in the beginning, doing heel, I would do it inside if you have enough room in your condo. I haven't ventured outside doing this yet. That'll be next week. But the advantage of being able to work him in the condo with this is that you'll have him working instead of concentrating on the noises or what's going on around him. He'll be concentrating on you. You'll be concentrating on him, and you get the mechanics in a less distracting environment, which is very helpful when you start to go out into distractions like on a dirt road or even your front yard. They have some of the mechanics down, and it doesn't mean that it's easy peasy the first or second time you do it, but it does mean that they're familiar with the mechanics, so it's not as hard as it could be. Yes.